All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, all over the place. Good morning. Oh, let me get myself situated here as best I can. Welcome to Sunday service. Come on in, take a seat. We're going to get started in just a moment. Get my sleeves rolled up so we can get down to business. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. You know what, my dear friends here in Instagram land, I think I'm going to move you. Maybe over here. Maybe over here. There we go. That's a little bit strange, but not too bad. All right. Let's start with I'm going to start with a song that I'm getting ready to go in the studio and record. I'm going to record it as a duet, but I've been trying to learn it and decide what key to do it in. So bear with me. I haven't got it down pat, but we're going to give it a shot here, okay? And if you're watching and you know who did this song originally, I would be very impressed. Will you sit right down and drown yourself in whiskey? Will you make this empty room look such a mess? When you lie, will you always dead with no sign of regret? Then I know we're not over yet. Will you disappear at any sign of trouble? Will you show your face just as the coast is clear? When you use that same old line about the first time that we met, then I know we're not over yet. I suppose that when I'm gone, you'll miss me. I just wish you'd miss me once, twice while I'm around. Will you never keep to your side of the bargain? Will you always think of no one but yourself? When you break all of your promises, turn them into threats, then I know we're not over yet. Will you play this game by holding all the aces? Will you change the rules so you can always win? And when you cash my checks and steal my car and smoke my cigarettes, then I know we're not over yet. All right, we're not over yet. I still have to kind of figure out what key. It still feels a little bit low to me, but because I'm doing it as a duet, I've got to get some harmony parts that are pretty high, so I've got to kind of figure out where that all sits. So anyway, good morning, good morning. Come on in, take a seat. Let's play some music, and then we'll kind of pick apart the world. You said as you sat down beside me that for a fact, you know what, this thing is horribly out of tune, I believe, so I'm gonna take a moment. Oh my. You know, let's see if I'm crazy or not. Something just didn't sound right, and apparently I do not have a tuner. That's not good. That's not good. We'll see if this one works. Holy mackerel, really? 2 tuners that don't work? All right. I can overcome this obstacle. Hold on, folks. I'm going to take a little break. Find a battery or a tuner. Okay, so that's the kind of day it's going to be. Let's try that again. I'm going to tune this little baby. In the meantime, talk to me. Carol, how are you? Man, I've been thinking about you a lot lately. I hope you're doing okay. I so desperately need to get back to visiting you. I do feel like things are finally letting up enough. I had my first gig on Tuesday night, and wow, since October actually, and it felt really great. Myself and Jeff Kurtz on drums, and we had a good time. It's fun. I felt in good voice. Let's try that again now. You said as you sat down beside me, for a fact you never have denied me. I must be mistaken. I should quit my belly aching, go to bed. Well, the sun comes up on another day in heaven. You're never out of bed before 11. I'm getting tired of waiting. Time I start to straighten out my head. Misery loves company. Never knew how much. They said there'd be days like these. Damn sure had enough. Time to turn it loose and vamoose. There's a happy couple smiling from the mountain on before our love came to a standstill. I'm wondering what happened to us. How did we miss the bus along the way? Just sitting here inside the sounds of silence. I now know how love can turn to violence. I think I better go now before I have to go and show how, come what may. Misery loves company. Never knew how much. They said there'd be days like these. I damn sure had enough time to turn loose and vamoose. They said there'd be days like these. I damn sure had enough time to turn loose and vamoose. All right, vamoose. We just laid down bass and drums on that track the other night in the studio. So I played Tuesday night. I was back playing live gigs, which really felt good. And then Thursday night I was back in the studio, starting some new tracks, trying to get this record done. And yeah, it's all it's been a busy week, and it's going to be a busy month, and I'm looking forward to it. As I mentioned, I think last week, I knew, and I mentioned my next up is I'm opening for Lynn Hanson over at the concerts at the Severide House in Alexandria, Virginia. That's going to be Friday, March 11th. I know it's not a big venue. I don't know what their capacity is. It's somebody's house. It's a house show kind of thing, but it's a really cool space. But, you know, if you're interested, you can find all that information on my website, and just if you kind of look at concerts at the Severide House or even Lynn's schedule, I'm sure we'll show it on there. Lynn is an amazing, amazing Americana artist out of Canada, considered by many to be the queen of Americana, and it should be a blast. And she's traveling with my my favorite guitar picker, Blair Hogan, who's played on most of my records as of late, particularly the solo projects. He wasn't on Come On Over, but he will be on the next Duets project as well. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this one. And started writing songs again. You're the reason why. Only way I know to cope with saying goodbye. If I was a betting man, I would lay it all on the odds that you and I could not survive the fall. You'll be good to me, I'll be good to you. We can make believe that our dreams came true. I'll be good to you, you'll be good to me. We can both be free from these bitter blues. One foot in, 2 feet out, turn and take a bow. Think I've learned a thing or two. It's about damn time. I hope you find your way, and I hope that I'll find mine. If you're ever looking back on these days, maybe smile bittersweet when you remember my face. You'll be good to me, I'll be good to you. We can make believe that our dreams came true. I'll be good to you, you'll be good to me. We can both be free from these bitter blues. We can both be free from these bitter blues. All right, that's Bitter Blues. That's going to be on the new record as well. Yeah, that one, I still haven't quite figured out where that one's going to go yet as far as what the final feel will be. Vamoose is definitely kind of a country song, and we'll probably country it up a little bit. But the new record's going to have a bit of everything. It is certainly not going to, it will be a true Americana record in the sense that I think there's going to be a little bit of all sorts of influences on there. So we'll see what happens by the time it's done, but it's getting close, getting really close. Well, while we're down here, same old, heard it all before. From the ticking of the clock to the slamming of the door. So I said, wonder why what I came here for. Wonder why I take your shit when you don't want me anymore. Back when we started out, it was true love I had found. Every day I spent with you, baby, I was heaven bound. Then it all came apart, the walls came tumbling down. Joke's on me, I'm a fool, baby, I was just your clown. What went wrong? Oh, it's like we're singing someone else's song. I looked around and love was gone, gone, gone. Looks like our love's long gone. Like a pretty rose, especially when it blooms. We would always feel that way, that's what I assume. Now you stand in a tight red dress and reek of cheap perfume. What was once a house of love, baby's now an empty room. In the church, in my pew, I heard that preacher say, hey, hey, hand in hand for all time to honor and obey. If I knew what I know now and I could replay, I would sing a different tune, baby, than I sing today. What went wrong? Oh, it's like we're singing someone else's song. I looked around and love was gone, gone, gone. Looks like our love's long gone. Looks like our love's long gone. Looks like our love's long gone. All right, Long Gone. That's from the Our Favorite Song record. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Let's see what else we got here. So I'm trying to stay away from the political stuff and the controversy of what's going on out there. I am absolutely disheartened by the situation, like so many people are, of Russia's aggression into the Ukraine, not into the Ukraine, into Ukraine. I don't know why. Like a lot of people, I keep saying the Ukraine. It's really, I mean, I fear for what's coming. I fear for a madman who's backed into a corner and doesn't have a way out, and what that means for the rest of us. And it's already, I mean, besides the devastation that's going to be heaped upon the people in Russia, obviously we're feeling the effects of it here. And it's amazing to me that there's still political divide. I mean, it is just dumbfounding. I had a conversation the other day with somebody who I frequently have conversations with. Do not know the person. I will say without a doubt I have not an iota of respect. I think he's just a fairly uneducated, though it doesn't appear he's uneducated, but it seems that he's got this political voice in his ear that tells him to say all the things that apparently coincide with exactly what Fox News seems to think. And so, there's this criticism of Biden and things that are absurd. Things like, well, if we'd have been doing military exercises on the border, it would have been a deterrent. Like there just isn't anything that's more, bullshit than that. Nothing was going to deter Putin in his plan as to where he's going, number one. Number two, which is just amazing. Somebody says that we just don't decide to go into a country and start doing military exercises. We have to be invited in. And obviously, if it's such a brilliant scheme, then other NATO forces would have been in there. It's just the frustration of trying to have conversations with people like that at a time when basically we all should be on the same page. Just like the pandemic, we really all should have been on the same page. You didn't have to like wearing a mask, but really, Anyway, it's been interesting to say the least to see the world out there, and certainly scary time. Let's do this song, which I have not done in a long time, just for fun. Let's do something fun. Again, got a lot of good things coming up, so check the my website, DominicsCal.com, under shows. You'll find out what I'm doing. Also, the series is starting back up at the Arts Barn, and our first show will be April 23rd with Patricia Vaughn out of Texas, which will be an amazing show. Patricia's incredible. Don't fall on me, please. All right, let's try this. Give a letter to the postman, put it in his sack. Bright and early next morning, followed my letter back. She wrote upon it, return to sender, address unknown, no such number, no such zone. We had a quarrel, no lovers back. Alright, I'm sorry, but my letter keeps coming back. So then I dropped it in the mailbox, sent it special D. Bright and early next morning, came right back to me. She wrote upon it, return to sender, address unknown, no such person, no such zone. This time I'm going to take it myself, put it right in her hand. If it comes back the very next day, well then I'll understand. Writing on it, return to sender, address unknown, no such number, oh, no such zone. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender, All right, little Elvis to get us started on a Sunday morning. So I'm not gonna belabor you too long this morning. I just wanted to do a little stop in and a little hello. We're gonna play a couple more tunes, and I'm gonna get out of here and go on my merry way. Yeah, well, I don't think I've got the presence of mind there, but let's wow, this is one. Yeah, let's. Sorry about that, folks. It's that morning thing. Boy. Yeah, I don't think we want to do that. Let's do this Tom Russell tune. Yeah. She was living in a Cadillac, bedded down in the backseat on the back street of the Hollywood Hills, where the shoebox museum of memories, old photos and medical bills. She'd been a great actress in 24 movies, played Shakespeare on the great London stage. Before the 3 husbands, 6 kids, and bad breaks of 58 odd years of age. Him they call Fat Boy, wore gray overalls when he clocked in at 400 pounds. With a passion for food and film magazines, he'd been a top critic downtown. He'd seen all her movies, worshipped her face, her story, and took her on in. Though she bore no resemblance to the star he adored, the film's over, boy, real life begins. She told him of a fountain of youth in the hot Texas earth. He'll heal and renew us somewhere west of Fort Worth. She met Errol Flynn there at the Crazy Water Hotel. They danced down the street in the moonlight of old Mineral Wells. So they boarded a Greyhound in search of the fountain, Fat Boy and the aging film queen. Through the great painted desert, on across Texas, Amarillo, Plainview, Abilene. They got off in Fort Worth for a fresh cup of coffee, caught the local to old Mineral Wells, and it dropped them in front of that boarded up palace called the Crazy Water Hotel. Disillusioned, they found a cheap room off the highway, drank vodka from a styrofoam cup. There'd be no healing, return to the past. The fountain of youth had dried up. So the critic and the film star held hands and drank vodka as the great Texas sun rose and fell. And drunk but still dreaming, they waltzed down the street in the moonlight of old Mineral Wells. She told him of the fountain of youth in the hot Texas earth. He'll heal and renew us somewhere west of Fort Worth. She met Errol Flynn there at the Crazy Water Hotel. They danced down the street in the moonlight of old Mineral Wells. They danced down the street in the moonlight of old Mineral Wells. Mineral Wells, Tom Russell tune. Boy, it is a froggy morning. Oh, let me give you one more before I head on down the track here. Well, maybe I give you two more. Who knows? Who knows? Let me find something that feels right. Yeah, that's always the tough thing. Finding something feels right. Let me see. Maybe I got something original. You know what? Let me try this. I haven't played this song in a while. Wish I never loved you. We could still be friends. Wish I never bet my heart, lost it in the end. Wish I never saw your eyes or touched your lips to mine. Wish I'd been a bit more wise, never crossed that line. But wishes are horses I will never ride. There are just some choices from which you cannot hide. Wish I never had regrets. Baby, I got a few. Wish I could just forget, get on without you. Wish I had a bit more time, maybe you could see. Wish I had one more chance, maybe we'd agree. But wishes are horses I will never ride. There are just some choices from which you cannot hide. Wish I never loved you. We could still be friends. Wish I never bet on love or lost in the end. All right, folks, I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you for listening and being here as always. We're closing in on the 2-year mark since I started this little crazy thing, and I appreciate you being there for all these Sunday service sessions. Go out, be kind to one another, stay optimistic in these tough times in which we live. Find something good in your neighbor, and remember to stay safe and stay sane is all the advice I can offer, because it's all I'm going to be trying to do as well. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.